chit chats. When you've seen Vinyl's ass, I guess these are okay.
I'm not sure where you're going with that, young man. That's all fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring up our first guest here of the evening. They're on page 49 of your Fringe Guide, but don't pay attention to the information because most of it is wrong. They're here to tell us a little bit about that. Please make them feel welcome from the show. Curious, we have, and I'm not making this up, we have Kent Seaman, Stevie Wildwood, and Sophie Stone. Big round of applause. It's very funny with the seals. I can't believe you did that because they're endangered.
Yeah, well, me too. Yeah, I don't know.
Hello, we're talking to Sophie, Stevie, and Kent, and the show is Curious, and it looks at sexuality.
Yes.
All right, and what aspect of it? Just that we're all looking at it, we're all curious about other people's sexuality?
Yeah, well, basically we wanted to try and have as many different points of view on the topic of sexuality as possible, so we all went out with notebooks and talked to anyone that would talk to us about their own experiences.
So you became voyeurs for a little bit?
Yeah. It was great. Some people we kind of sought out and researched, and other people we just kind of met in the street and bars.
What kind of people did you seek out to research?
Producer got pretty drunk one night and stopped a prostitute on Vivian Street.
Really?
Yeah, that was an unsuccessful interview.
Because it costs money to talk.
I think she was a bit pissed off because we were standing in the way of any potential customers that might come to her, and we were kind of going,
"Can I talk to you about a show I'm doing?"
I would like to have an intellectual discussion with you about your personal feelings. I don't think that's going to fly with a lady on the street.
Yeah.
Did any of you three go out and find someone very interesting that you went, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable"?
It started off with a lot of our friends and kind of the circle grew out of that. I found myself on New Year's at a queer camp way up north, outside of all places, and managed to get into a tent of drunk lesbians and got a great interview with all of them, and that kind of formed one of our major scenes in the play.
A tent of great lesbians.
Yes.
Did you say a tent?
Is that like how you call?
It was a tent full of lesbians.
Okay, I thought like a murder of crows or a litter of kittens. It's a tent of lesbians. That's what you call them. One lesbian, two lesbians, a tent of lesbians.
I believe technically it's a jacuzzi.
A jacuzzi of lesbians. And when you were researching Kent Seaman, did people go, "Hey, you must have some stories"?
No, people like to talk about themselves.
Yeah.
I find.
And what did you find in? Or what did you find out?
Well, actually, I don't use a lot of my own material. I went around the dictaphone a little bit, and I asked a couple of my workmates to tell me some stories, and they were drunk and wasted. But I didn't get that much from them, actually.
But is there something like a unifying theme that you guys came up and went, "Oh my God, we do this as a people"? No?
I think we kind of found the more that we talk to people, the more people can surprise you with sex and sexuality. Like a lot of the time, it's easy to place stereotypes on people or assume that's what they're like in the bedroom, but the more we talk to people, the more people talk to us, and we've found through doing the show, people start just naturally talking to us about their sex life. Because we're doing a play about sex, you get to hear a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
You all went out and asked people individually, did you?
Yeah.
Group? Did you find, on the whole, that the women tend to evoke more response than when you were asking people? Like, are people more comfortable talking about that with women, or is it the other way around?
I got a lot more of them. A lot of them, I think they found it quite a relief to talk about it because they knew it was anonymous. They knew that it was going to be used or something. Yeah, I had to end up cutting down a lot of the interviews that I had because I had too many.
What's the most surprising thing that you found out about sex? Like using, like you or a friend found out about it? Why are you guys looking at each other, sharing a smile? Should we tell them about, you know?
No conferring. No conferring.
It's surprising actually, just as a general thing, how many people find urination a turn on. Yeah.
What?
A lot of people are turned on by peeing.
That's quite a surprise.
Yeah.
So you're saying more often than not, golden showers turn people's cranks?
Well, more than you'd think. Like, I don't know.
Like I would think in this room, no one.
Show of hands.
Yeah, show of anonymous hands. So, like, what kind of odds are we saying? Like 1 in 4?
I don't think we know the actual statistics.
But make one up because I want to judge you.
Okay, maybe
1 in 9.5.
Yeah.
Is that a good
One.
chance?
Oh, you're going up.
Pee lover, what? Pee lover.
Wouldn't it be spooky if the room, because I was counting from the other side, if the room was just the right size, we both land on the same person.
And then they'll have to go out and experiment.
Yeah.
Did you guys have to like experiment and go like push your own boundaries of sexuality?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking the other night, we all got a little bit stoned and just started getting more open with each other.
As you do.
And,
It's an acting thing, Derek. Dramatastic people are very open, sharing.
I think just throughout the process of having to talk to strangers about sexuality, it's made us all think about our own sexuality and maybe broaden our own horizons.
How broad. I'm sorry, that was inappropriate.
That was very inappropriate.
And it wasn't very useful because my eyes were kind of going giggy, 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 giggy. Oh, well, I didn't even focus that question. Waste of time.
So what is this? Is this a series of monologues that we're going to be seeing if we come see the show? When we come see the show, is it a series of monologues
We
or?
started like that. We thought it would be all these people's stories, and we divvy them up pretty much on different topics. But we got more involved in each other's stories, and we really got passionate about each other, so we started combining them, and they've become more scenes. We do have quite a lot of monologues, and then we thought someone's really should be represented by one people.
it's about half and half.
Yeah.
Monologues and things.
Fantastic. And so clarify some of the mistakes here, because here in the program it says you started last week.
Yeah. And by the program we would have ended last Friday. But we actually started on Monday and we're on until Saturday night at the Griffin Theatre, which is 22 Gosney Street at 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's right. At 7 p.m.
Yep.
And the prices are different. They're actually cheaper than it says here.
It's cheaper than the program.
It just gets better.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are just full of giving.
And you can call or text the number that's still here.
Yep, that's right.
And if people wanted to know, they could probably go to the Fringe website as well, fringe.co.nz, and they get all the updates about that. What are like 5 words to sell the show?
No pressure.
You can confer if you have to.
Cunt!
Cunt 5 times.
Dyke fairies.
Cunt, dyke fairies. That's 3.
Flying out of one's vagina.
Well, that's
We'll accept that as 1 word.
That's hyphenated, I believe. That's fine.
We edit.
No, that's good. We'll accept that as 1 word. Flying out of one's vagina. And cunt, flying fairies?
Dyke fairies.
Dyke fairies and cunt. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of